Hello everybody and welcome to Chase Race number 4 of this Season 9 NRSL Outback Xfinity Series here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Oh boy, we're going to be in quite for a show. Let's get on down to your starting lineup. On the pole, Marty Johnson in the Petronas Mercedes. Starting next to his teammate there, Vince Almriego in the 24. Third, Riley Keefe. Fourth, Matthew Eves. There's your previous race winner starting fifth, James Ellison. Sixth, Benny Watson. Seventh, Jonathan Hoff. Eighth, Bubba Jones. Ninth, Jonathan Zorla completing the top 10. Patrick Smith. Here's the rest of their starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. Now, the Xfinity Series has been a couple drivers that have been really running away with the show, but that could change, though, as we're getting closer and closer to that halfway point, so don't think it's over yet if we're already a couple races in. On the final row, Nicholas Garrett and Joshua Sokoli. Speaking of which, that points battle, it did actually catch up really quickly over here with a few drivers. Garcia with a 2-point lead over Skylar Dixon. And then 4 points behind him is Daniel Olson. So those are the ones that are really having the close battle. And then Michael Walton, he had a great run over an open road, so he jumped up some spots. So that'll be another driver to really keep an eye on for sure. Ryan Griffin, Jake Baskinger, James Ellison. They managed to propel themselves up. Ellison actually jumped up from dead last to top 7. So he's done not bad. The driver really needs a lot of help right now. Aaron Douglas, Andrew Miller, Carter Freeze, and those three right there. Not a lot of good luck in the chase so far. As here comes the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
There's the command. We are about ready to go. 41 laps of action. And we found out about good news about Sebastian Kukulon, by the way. He'll be in the ARCA series next season. As I may as well talk about it now. ARCA is coming back. It'll be on RJ Bishop's channel, as he will be the one doing the series. So big thanks to RJ for helping out for sure on making the ARCA return altogether. And by the way, this is the Hot Wheels 300 here for this race weekend. Pace car on down pit road. Showtime, ladies and gentlemen. We are about ready to turn them loose. And green flag is out and we're underway at Las Vegas. Let's roll. Completing the first lap, Marty Johnson, he's barely going to hang on to James Ellison right there. But Ellison, you know, he wants to win 2 in a row. He really wants to be in that battle for the championship. He was the regular season champion there, but we shall see what will happen. Ellison now trying to get the momentum on the back straight, trying to make the pass on the 4. Who's getting a big head of steam on the back straight there, but this is where that inside line is going to really propel right here. Now, when we did some testing on this track, you know, obviously the main trouble spot that's probably going to be coming into play is probably turn 4. There has been some wrecks before on turn 1. I mean, it's possible, but the main area to keep an eye on is turn 4. And of course, if they go 3 wide, they'll make it work. It's if they try to really lean 3 wide or go 4 wide, that's basically where you're going to say that's not going to work out well. Ellison right now, strong car today. And speaking of 3 wide, Jonathan Zorlin trying to really make the presence known. Second Keith actually had some really good qualifying efforts there. Marty Johnson, Riley Keith, and Vince Almriego all up here. Now Gary Owen in the 69 trying to get 3 wide in. Is a little contact with the 3 of Riley Keith and the 69 of Owen. Somehow we're going to hang on right there. Now Patrick Smith, you're seeing, is now starting to get into the pack. A little bit of a separation. Don't know why. Now they're trying to get themselves reacquainted. Benny Watson now in the middle. So now here comes some chasers. Skylar Dixon, the 77. Ryan Griffin, the 29. Daniel Olson, the 5. Brandon Krasa, the 95. And Jake Baskinger to the 2. All within the mix right there. Still right behind the 39, who's just enjoying his Sunday drive. Well, I guess you could say Saturday drive, but you get what I mean. He has just been checking out and running away from the field. Ooh, Ryan Griffin got a little up top on the Riley Keith there. Kind of slid up a little bit there. Griffin, they're trying to work on that inside line, trying to pass the 77, will make the move. Take a look at the rear of the field there. Adam Garcia all the way in the rear. Same with Sicoli. He really hasn't made a lot of ground. Andrew Miller, Vince Freeze also in the back as well. As too is Aaron Douglas. Carter Friesen also in the back. Smasher Kukulon kind of doing okay for now. See, we're getting drivers up in the very, very front. And then there's only like 2 drivers that are just in the middle. And then you also got a bunch of drivers in the very rear of the field that are in that chase slot there. Man, they are really shuffling Patrick Smith out of the way, because they really want to catch up to James Ellison. It's just a chase brigade in the top 4. Daniel Olson, who's had a terrific season so far. He's going to be downgraded next season. He's going to be going to the ARCA Series. He'll also be in a one-off in the Cup Series next season as a all-star scheme and all. Krasson, 95, trying to sneak on in for the top position as Olsen now will finally take the lead from the 39. He just literally propelled himself up there. Jameson, all right, have fun. And now Baskinger going 3 wide. Brandon Krasta, the California native who couldn't win at the home tracks of his there, trying to win at Las Vegas. Would still be a nice win for him there. Now, of course, because we aren't in Arizona, and the technical closest home track for the team location is Bishop Family Racing. Notice we seen Gary Owen earlier. There's Jake Hook. I think the main driver they want to see up there is definitely Andrew Miller. We're just kind of looking through the field for right now. There's Kukulon. He's starting to work his way up. He's also, like I mentioned before, in the ARCA Series next season. And he's really wanting to prove to these people he deserved an Xfinity ride, and he was looking primarily at full throttle. Get that opportunity. But they're going with 2 rookies next season. Alex Tanker and Nick Breeding. As now the non-chasers are starting to make presence. Cole Baker in the 11 out in front. Riley Keith in the second. There's Patrick Smith now going to third. And look who's starting to make the presence known for the first time today. Michael Walton in car 21. Look at Olsey's trying to get the 15 clear so he can go down low. But he's not having a lot of luck as the 5. And Walton now sticking his nose underneath. Can't get the run, though. He's just got the nose. Can't get the run. Now I think he's going to get it coming off of 1. Wow, Sidner actually tried to push into the 21 there to make a move. Couldn't seem to do it. Now Riley Keith looking for that top position as that Pepsi Mercedes. Surprised with not a lot of draft. She actually made the move work right there. She'll get it. Wow, Marty Johnson, pole sitter all the way almost free falling to the rear. Ryan Acosta, Travis Crampton, a couple of California natives there now trying to work on his inside there. Here comes Walton. That's the battle for the top chase spot right there. And that Menards Jack Link's Mustang, you know, outside of that run he had open roads, he's kind of just had some okay runs. An okay run at Orlando. Didn't really do too well at Auto Club here, and now here he is having a nice run at Las Vegas. Remember, he is a former Cup driver. He knows how to drive. However, he'll be back next season altogether. TJ Hanley in the 07 in that Quickway signed Chevrolet. It's good to see him up here in the front. Just really didn't have a good season despite winning at Homestead earlier on. It just has not been that season to remember for Hanley. He's bringing back the iconic sponsor of Corn Hub, though. He's bringing along Manscaped with him, so it'll be interesting to see. And he'll also be switching manufacturers. He'll be in a Ford next season, so it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen as we're almost getting closer to halfway. So we will probably see green flag pit stops at the way how they keep going here. Tell you what, good to see Sebastian Kukulon up here, but we got some good battle of the points here, but we'll see what happens. Now Andrew Miller finally making an appearance. Is that Motorcraft Ford. Remember, right now, they are in the bottom area of the chase points right here. And even though we are not like in elimination mode and all, still, every point's going to matter. And you know for Miller, he really wants to go out there and try to prove that he's not going to be a pushover. He really wants to, you know, get a win this season and to get up there in the battle for the championship. But he needs a little bit of insurance. You know, he needs a good run. He needs that 6 car to not be up here in the front. And so far, Garcia really hasn't been hanging around the front area there, as James Ellison just about ready to tease the quarter panel right there. But so far, so good. Baker, though, still enjoying his lead, and he's got a nice gap over Patrick Smith in the 15. Hanley now taking third, and here comes Rob Evans, who's had a couple of chances to win this season, but just couldn't make the move to get it done. Trying to battle Michael Walton, and now Crasta trying to look for the top chase spot on the 21. He's trying to push that 65 up there. Cole Deaver's been pretty quiet most of the race, him and Eli Bright, but they're in the top 10 right now. Nice runs for the G-Max Chevrolet, and well, actually, he was in the top 10. He actually fell back quite a ways. Actually, where is the 18? Oh, he stopped on the course. An issue for the Combo Supra. Trouble for Eli Bright, and that is a tough blow for him because that was not what he needed at all. Oh, my. Oh, car smacked the wall. I think that was Brandon Crass in the 65. Wow, that is a tough... I think that was a battery issue right there. So far, Vince Reese, Skylar Dixon not having some good days. Same for James Elson there. And Sicoli have really not been able to gain some ground there in that Coors Light Chevrolet. Let's check in on Garcia, your points leader here. Right now, working on Ryan Griffin for a chase point there. Really not been having much of a day here. He's been pretty quiet. And, you know, Griffin's trying to do what he can to make sure he finishes ahead of that 6 no matter what. I think that gap right there between Evans and Miller may have been the 18 on his doing so. Oops. And that's how it's been. But so far, we've been clean and green, which is a very big surprise for the way how this race has been. Definitely unexpected. Top 3 literally been breaking away their own little pace there. But mainly the top 7, top 8 have been mainly together. Now Andrew Miller trying to catch up to that pack. Let's go on board with Sean Ard in the 1. Take a look from his view that he's got right now. So as you see, as you're riding on board with the Craftsman Corvette here, he really is trying to gain ground, trying to reel in Daniel Olson in the 5. Right now, Art is P11. But you can see a lot of these drivers are mainly using the shaded low groove that's out there to try to reel in the ground. And mainly it is a kind of a low fest, kind of. But the middle line also is pretty decent. See, Sean Ard is reeling in Daniel Olson in that 5, and they're trying to do what they can to work on Cole Baker in the 11, but not a lot of luck whatsoever. Gonna switch over to TV2 for a little bit of the time. And Patrick Smith making indication he's coming down pit road. Same with the leader, Cole Baker. Marty Johnson was down pit road just earlier. And here comes a brigade coming on down. Wow, late pit stop by Austin Yoakum in the 46, but he made it down. Made it to the commitment, so that's what matters most. Points leader Adam Garcia is down. And keep in mind, this is going to be their one and only stop today. Looks like Eli Bright has called it quits, and that's a piston issue for car 18. That is a tough blow for Eli Bright, the only one out of the race. And it looks like everyone else is coming on down. I don't see anyone staying out and taking a risk. That is the case. Everyone doing a nice job coming down pit road with little issues there. So I have no idea who's going to be the leader after this cycle of pit stops. I know for a fact that it's definitely not going to be Marty Johnson, but he will be back on the lead lap. And, oh, little debris on pit road. I am not sure who that is. Benny Watson with an extended stay at pit road. Now he's out in the way. And I have no idea who just got damage off that, but doesn't look anything catastrophic for the most part. Saying right now the leader is Riley Keith, but that is definitely going to change. And I think Cole Baker will be the leader if we cycle out correctly. Either that or Cole Deaver. And it will be Cole Baker. The battle of the Coles. And you know, for Deaver, he's going to have to get those tires warmed up, so it's not going to really be up to speed yet. Patrick Smith having a little difficulty trying to get around the 9. Now we'll go to the inside, and here comes his teammate, Rob Evans, to the inside as well. Well, Deaver wanted to get all the draft he can. That's not going to work out well. I mean, they're still reeling in the 11. Benny Watson, I think, was the one that got the damage because I see a small buckle right over here. But it doesn't look anything too bad. Ellison really did not do well in those pit stops. Oh, man. Neither did Daniel Olson in the 5, as Garcia right now is 22nd. And from where the chasers that are ahead of him is Aaron Douglas, Sebastian Kugelon, Jake Baskinger, Ryan Griffin, Andrew Miller, Michael Walton, and Brandon Crasta. Right now, Crasta is the top chaser. But I think you know Car 95, he wants to get that win. So now the top 5 have reeled in. Cole Baker, as we got less than 10 to go. Caution comes out, it'll change a lot of things up. Everyone will be up together, and it will be a battle royale type of way. Oh, Skylar Dixon took the worst end. Oh my goodness, he is 40th. He did not take pit stops too well at all. And that has been his kryptonite this season too, is pit stops, because it's just, especially in green flag runs, that had not been well to Car 77 outside of the road courses. For a minute, I thought we seen the yellow lights come on, but we've stayed clean and green. Crassa now moving into second, passing Rob Evans. And now here comes Crassa 95. He's got a hungry gear wrench Supra looking for a second win this season. And keep in mind, Archangel's already got their Cup drivers winning. They were looking for their Xfinity. It'd be Eli Bright. But this is good to see. Patrick Smith going to the inside, 3 wide for the lead. A pair of Supras all around. Crasta right now with the advantage. Oh, Baker, Patrick Smith, Cole Deaver, Rob Evans as Patrick Smith goes up and over. Oh, and the Ryan Acosta in the 19 involved. Caution is out. Baskinger Griffin, they're just going to keep on wrecking. Eves, Kukulon, and others. Caution is out. And the dominant car all day gets wrecked. And right now with 5 to go, I think we're going to have a green-white checker. Benny Watson better be careful here. Oh, that's Jake Cook in the 99. And Jonathan Zorland in the 12. Oh my goodness, that was 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, as well as many other drivers. Oh my goodness, what in the world? Wow, I don't even know where to begin on that one. That was a yikes. Oh, Sicoli involved. That's a chaser right there. Sicoli, Baskinger. Jonathan Zorland overshot his stall, so he has to teleport. Those are the main 2 chasers that are casualties right there. Got a feel for Evans and Baker. And Deaver and Crasta. Not Crasta, but I mean, like, Michael Walton also P2 right now. Caution's out. Let's take a closer look at what happened. Bring ourselves our first caution day at Las Vegas. Well, this is definitely the long one without a doubt, but here's what brought ourselves our first and what will probably be our only caution. And it's all going to start thanks to the rookie of the 65, Rob Evans, making a very bad move. And they were 3 wide earlier with the Supers, and I have no idea what Evans was doing. I think he was just trying to get back in line, but that was just a bad move. Clips Baker into Smith. Cole Deaver's going to be the one that jacks up the 15 and is going to send him over. And I mean, that 15 went up and over a few times. Look at that Alliance Truck Parts Super right there for Meyer Racing Toyota. Holy cow. See, Michael Walton, the 21, made it through there. Nice job, and he actually is P2 thanks to Baker coming down pit road. So, now what happens to Ryan Acosta? He's with his teammate, Marty Johnson. He runs into the 15. So that's what happens to there. They're going to avoid the 11 for the most part, I'm pretty sure. And, Andrew Miller dodging a bullet right there. Marty Johnson, he's already had a lot of bad luck this season. He's seen that he checks up, avoids an okay. Let's go back there. I just wanted to check with the 4, make sure he was good there. So this pack's coming in. That's pack 2, technically. Oh, Jake Baskinger could not avoid the 15. Ryan Griffin runs into him. Matthew Eves couldn't avoid that. Elijah Leonard, nice miss. Same for Aaron Douglas. Elijah Leonard gets clipped. Oh, Kukulon ran into Nicholas Guerra, who then goes into Matthew Eves. Adam Garcia, your points leader, is going to make it through that one. That's a big blow right there. And, Acosta's stuck on the high line. Vince Freeze, I think, is going to make it through. Look at Sicoli second. Oh, Olsen got into the 19. Oh, Stapleton got jacked by Jay Cook there. You just seen it. Who then gets jacked by Jonathan Zorlin. And the 97, look at the air he gets going over Patrick Smith in the 15. And then Cook, while upside down, goes into Jake Baskinger. Gary Owen, the 69's got involved. There's Sicoli. Kukulon's smoking. He's done for the day. What happened to Sicoli in the 33? Because I did not see him get involved. Oh, he just got involved at the last second. Oh, man, I see Jay Cook's wreck. Good Lord. Oh, Gary Owen got into Patrick Smith and the Baskinger. Oh, that was Kukulon. It was slow, and Sicoli ran into him. Oh, he couldn't avoid that. And then Daniel Olsen, you can see, is just going to get a soft little hit on the 33 Coors Light Chevrolet. Just not a hard one, but enough, though. Well, this was definitely a long one, without a doubt. It started on turn 2, heading to the back straight, and then it lasted to turn 4. And the drivers have got to be the most thankful. The drivers who were in the rear of the field after pit stops. Crampton didn't even know where to go at first. Same for James Ellison. And these guys in the rear of the field were trying to figure out where to go. Benny Watson also got extremely lucky with that caution. Because, I mean, look at turn 4 in general. It was littered with cars with debris and smoke. And these drivers are trying to figure out where to go. But it's a junkyard on pit road. Caution's out. We'll take you back to the green. Brandon Crasta, your leader. Well, right on time. Top 10 rundown is Brandon Crasta, Michael Walton, TJ Hanley, Andrew Miller, Marty Johnson, Aaron Douglas, Sean R., Nicholas Guerra, Madison Tall, and Adam Garcia completing top 10. Green, white checker taking play. Green flag back underway. Look at the drivers out of the race. It's a junkyard there as it's down to 28 cars on the lead lap. 29th is a lap down as green flag back underway. We'll see if a chaser comes out of wins. Look at Miller to 3rd. Douglas to 4th as Hanley had hit the wall earlier. Here comes Wong for the lead to the inside. Now comes Miller in the 98. Him and Douglas in the catbird seat. White flag at the line. Miller now looking for the lead. Here comes Miller. Miller's still looking for his first win this season. He made the chase, doing really well in the regular season, being a very consistent driver. Now looking for his first win. Douglas washes the course a bit. Miller's getting up the preferred line. He's going to clear, and he's going to capture his first win. Checker flag in hand, and Andrew Miller's going to win at Vegas. What a win for Andrew Miller, and he's going to get 2 big extra chase points, especially the fact that Garcia finished in 6th. Not enough to pass Brandon Crasta. Held on barely there, keep in mind. But wow, nice job by Andrew Miller. Him and Douglas They're going to get some very, very, very big valuable points there. Holy cow. Let's get your top 10 rundown there. Andrew Miller with the win. Aaron Douglas second. Michael Walton third. Nicholas Guerra fourth. Brandon Krasta fifth. Adam Garcia sixth. Massatal seventh. Sean Hart eighth. Vince Freeze ninth. And complete top 10, TJ Hanley. Here's the rest of your finishing results from 11 on down. You see some of the drivers right there. Some of the chasers. Let's just get those out of the way right now. Outside of those drivers we mentioned. Skylar Dixon 22nd. James Ellison 24th. Carter Friesen 27th. They were the last chasers to finish right there. And we previously documented there. 30th on down. Look at all the drivers out just from that accident alone. 30th to 41st. Zorlin, Griffin, Olsen, Baskinger, Owen, Smith, Acosta, Deaver, Stapleton, Kukulon, Sicoli, and Cook joining Eli Bright. What a mess that was there altogether. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, part of the NRSL button, subscribe button down below. You've been watching production of the NRSL Racing's Living. Till then, we'll see you for the Cup race tomorrow. Congrats to Andrew Miller one last time in his first career Cup win. Till then, points at the end of the video like always. Goodbye, everybody.